In the burning heart of Kemet, what we now call Egypt, myths and history often walked side by side. The Nile's silver waters gave life to fields of grain, but it was the realm of the unseen. The desert winds, the stars above, and the stories whispered in temples that captured the imagination of its people. Among those stories was the legend of the Dragonkeepers. The Egyptians did not imagine dragons in the same way the East did, with fire-breathing beasts soaring across the sky. Instead, their dragons were serpentine guardians, colossal beings tied to chaos and creation. The most feared was Apep, the great serpent of darkness, who each night tried to swallow the sun god Ra as he sailed his solar bark across the underworld. To keep the world in balance, priests, warriors, and chosen guardians were said to take up the sacred role of keepers. Those who performed rituals, carried protective spells, and fought in the spirit realm against these monstrous forces. The Dragonkeepers were not a formal army of flesh and bone, but an order woven into Egypt's spiritual fabric. At Karnak, hieroglyphs speak of priests who spent their nights chanting spells from the Book of the Dead, their voices believed to join Ra's own guards in the eternal battle. The pharaoh himself, as the living Horus, was regarded as the chief Dragonkeeper, his crown and scepter symbols not only of earthly rule, but of cosmic defense. Legends tell of hidden chambers beneath the temples of Luxor, where sacred scrolls were locked away. These scrolls contain diagrams of serpent-like beings, their scales painted with gold and lapis, representing both the destructive power of chaos and the protective coils of eternity. To the Egyptians, a dragon was not simply an enemy. It was a force of the cosmos that had to be respected, appeased, and, when necessary, confronted. The common people, too, felt part of this eternal struggle. Amulets in the shape of serpents were worn to deflect evil. Farmers would whisper prayers when the Nile flooded, believing that beneath its waves, hidden dragons stirred restlessly. In this way, every person in Kemet became a small keeper, standing guard against chaos encroaching on order. Though the Dragonkeepers have faded into myth, the echoes of their duty remain. The pyramids, aligned with the stars, still watch the heavens as if guarding against some cosmic threat. And in the hieroglyphs carved thousands of years ago, one can still trace the outlines of battles not fought with swords, but with faith, ritual, and the belief that balance must always be protected. The Dragonkeepers of Ancient Kemet may never have held dragon leashes, but in their hearts and rituals, they defended the fragile line between chaos and light.